I think the one thing we can all agree on these days are how fast they're going. It just seems like it was Christmas. Now you go in the store and everything's Easter. I would have to say that that's a consensus on which all of us can agree. Time is going very quickly. But now we come to a new season in our church, and we realize that this is a time we need to take and slow down just a bit and appreciate these days as we prepare ourselves to celebrate the death and the resurrection of Christ. Lent is an important season for all of us, and these days before Ash Wednesday are a good time for us to pause and to think how we're going to live this spirit of Lent. It can whiz right by like all these days have been doing, or we can make the most of them. The church calls us to prayer, and certainly in these times there's much need for that, not just for our own needs, but for so much that's going on in the lives of other people, especially in this world. It's also a time for opening ourselves to sacrifice. That's something we really don't enjoy doing, let's face it. Some people don't believe you have to give anything up for Lent, but I still think it's a wonderful thing to do. Because that gives us an opportunity to empty ourselves so as to be filled with the love of Christ. And certainly it's a time for generosity and almsgiving. I know we're asked constantly to support so much in life, but this season just reminds us of how gifted each one of us is. And no matter how difficult our life might be, there's always a reason to share, not just necessarily our treasure, but also our time and our talent. And so use well these days before Lent. Take some time and think, what can I do to make this a holy season for myself? If Christ could go into the desert for 40 days and 40 nights and fast every one of those days in order to prepare himself to save us, what can we do in return for him? And so think and pray. But more importantly, when that day comes to begin this holy season, be ready.